This is Podwires Daily, brought to you by Podwires Marketplace, the ultimate marketplace for taking your show to a new heights. On today's news brief, we have some very exciting updates. First up, Lower Street had made a major move by acquiring Pacific Content, a new era for podcasting. Podcast Insight. Podcast advertising is outperforming social media and video ads. Podcasts Elsewhere. Radio Today has just announced the 63 finalists for the 2024 Australian New Zealand Podcast Awards. And we can't wait to see who wins. Here's the news. After an incredible 10 years of creating some of the world's most influential podcasts for brand, Pacific Content has joined force with Lower Street, the #1 branded podcast agency in the world. Lower Street is a full-service podcast production agency founded in Somerset, England, by the amazing Harry Morton in 2017. They work with some of the biggest brands in the world, including Adobe, PepsiCo, and Hewlett-Packard Enterprise. More information on the Podwire newsletters. Podcast advertising is outperforming social media and video ads. Veritonic, an audio and podcast ad company, recently conducted an exciting poll of hundreds of podcast listeners from all over the country, particularly in the US. The goal is to compare their views about audio advertising against channels like outdoor, display, social media, and video ad options. The results are, they are pretty amazing. It turned out that more than half of the consumer remember advertisement through audio and podcasts more than any on billboards. In fact, 49% of the consumers remember the ads more through audio and podcasts than on display ads. It doesn't stop there. 48% of consumers remember ads on audio and podcasts more than one on video, while 33% remember ads on audio and podcasts more than one social media. For more details, head over to Podwire's newsletter at podwires.com. Podcasts Elsewhere. In California, Cody Ko, the dynamic co-founder of TMG Studios, is embarking on a new journey as he steps back from day-to-day operation. This exciting move comes amid allegation that he had sex with underage influencer when he was 25. An unexpected thrill turnout of the event, the podcast network 6 shows had temporarily paused their regular schedule. This unexpected development was announced to paid subscribers, leaving them on the edge of their seats. In United States, we are thrilled to announce that Hall of Fame podcaster Dave Jackson has joined Podpage as our new head of podcasting. In Australia and New Zealand, we are thrilled to announce that 63 finalists for the 2024 Australian and New Zealand Podcast Award chosen from hundreds of entries. Back to UK, get ready for something new and exciting. DMG Media has just announced the launch of brand new podcast, Don't Do That. The first episode will be available on Monday, August the 5th. Podcaster, listen up. Need a hand with your show? Podwire's Marketplace has got your back. Find talented editors, writers, podcast managers, and more to elevate your podcast. Don't waste time searching for the right people. Visit Podwire's Marketplace today and start building your dream team. We got some amazing news from Podwire's team. They got some incredible stories coming your way, and you won't want to miss out. Head over to podwires.com to subscribe and read the latest.